What's up?
But what's up? How you doing?
I just got stoned and then got sucked into fucking Tales from the Lotus pod because I was like talking to my roommate like, nah, dude, but they're on some fucking magic shit. Check it out and check out how different it is from ICP and Twiztid alone and blah blah. And then one thing led to another and I listened to like a couple songs. I'm not gonna lie. I got the link like 20 minutes ago, but I was like, fuck, I can't stop in the middle of Alibaba. What the fuck am I doing? Like.
Yeah, that first Lotus CD will fucking hook you in. You forget. You know, if you haven't listened to it for a while, it fucking hooks you in.
And then you're like, oh yeah, that's why that's my shit.
But yeah, we're just talking a little bit about DCFaygoGuy and the fact that he's recording Violent J and, you know, the ICP book. I forget what the fuck it's called. Behind the Pain. You know, he's doing his version. He's reading it. And he was just telling me a little bit about it.
An unofficial audiobook.
Very cool.
And you know what I just realized? This literally is the first time that since you've come back to CarnivalSpirits that I'm actually interacting with MissJynx. So
oh yeah, I guess so. Yeah, I'm here. It's rainy and very Oregon-like.
Yeah, I'm usually in bed right now. It's like 12:20 in the morning right now, and I'm usually in bed, so I never get to hang with y'all.
I know. It's history in the making at this point.
Exactly.
You know what was funny? You put up something that reminded me of high school. That thing about Jack Off Jill returning. And
I can't wait. Oh my god.
Like I wasn't into it. Like they're decent, you know. They're not a big. I didn't really listen to them too much. I know of them, but the chick that I had like a big old crush on and was trying to get with, she would always fucking listen to them. So I know quite a bit of their music.
Yeah, dude. I really enjoy them. I enjoy their lead singer quite a bit, and I think that she's just a really cool person.
It's just crazy how like all that is like older now. It's been out for a while.
A long while.
Yeah, and I don't like it.
Freaky. I know.
But yeah, it's cool to see like people. I've seen other people come back, like Motor Grader, the lead singer. Like the lead singer from Five Finger Death Punch used to be in Motor Grader.
Yep.
I like them better in that, you know, Motor Grader, but
no shit.
You know, it is what it is.
I'm like, I came here to listen to metal. I don't know what the fuck this is, but oh yeah, whoops, I'm being a hater.
One of the Texas Chainsaw Massacre videos actually got me into them. It was Suffocate was in the extras part.
That's fucking dope.
That's how I got into them. We got a little sidetracked, but the reason why we got this going and we're recording is we were going to talk about the track list for The Missing Link.
I know. I'm
Did
so
you see
excited. I did. Yeah, I don't have them memorized, but I definitely checked it out.
I got them right here. I'll just I'll run through them real quick. It's 14 tracks. It's going to be Intro, Lost, Apocalypse, Shock, Confederate Flag, Vomit, Falling Apart, How, Explosions, I'll Keep My Hatchet, Neighbors Are Fighting, You Should Know, Flamethrower, and I'll See the Devil.
And you know, I noticed that they didn't reveal if that was featuring anybody, so I don't know if there's going to be anybody actually on the album or not.
I'm not gonna lie, it would be kind of dope if there wasn't.
I know.
But shit, I'm just trying to listen to some fucking funky ICP tracks.
I think they said that there is no, because they've talked about it on the Juggalo show on Psychopathic Radio, and I kind of want to say that, but I'm not sure.
I know, that does ring a bell for sure, but I don't fucking remember. How long has The Missing Link been being made? Like 13, 14 years now? Holy shit. 57 years I waited. Anyways.
I noticed they're all real simple. I mean, I guess they don't matter, but they're all like one word.
Right.
Except for the last 5.
I'm interested to see what Confederate flag is going to be like, just based on selections we have previously enjoyed from the clowns.
I'm wondering if it's not going to be like another take on the whole your rebel flag, like a fuck your rebel flag part 2, motherfucker.
Right? It's like chicken hunting for the ages.
Right?
I mean, clearly most everyone agrees with those songs, so it doesn't ever hurt to revisit the subject. Yeah. And I think a lot of people try to hate on the fact that they do that, but the main point to remember is that we're all sitting around, well, not all of us, but we're all sitting around hypothetically bitching about these new kids coming into it, and they don't know shit, and they're not going to know shit. That's kind of how they figure it out, so you know what I mean?
That's definitely right. One of the other ones that caught my eye was Falling Apart, and the fact that Twiztid has done a song called Falling Apart. So I kind of want to see what their version is going to sound like.
No doubt.
I don't know. I mean, with the theme of the album being lost from happiness, I'm going to say that. It makes me think maybe Falling Apart would be that point of mentally breaking down or falling apart. So that's definitely one I can't wait to hear.
Yeah, I definitely agree. I mean, it's just I love seeing the track listing, but then it kind of sucks. It's like fuck, it could be a complete left turn from what we're thinking. Exactly.
That's exactly how The Missing Link was when they announced the name and gave the image. It was, everybody, you had to start speculating, what the fuck is this Joker's card about?
Mm-hmm.
And then they reveal it and it just takes a turn.
The other one that stands out to me is I See the Devil.
I know, I can't wait for that.
That sounds pretty wicked.
And that's the last track too, so.
Yeah, it's always a good one. I wonder if there's going to be any like secret tracks, kind of like there was on the Mighty Death Pop.
Yeah.
It was more like a highlight reel, I guess, but still a secret track. And it's what, like less than a month now.
Mm-hmm.
Time does fly.
Yeah, it won't be too long before
we're talking about Found.
Yep. That's true. I'm just wondering what the rapper or whatever the big deal they were making out of pre-ordering it was. I wonder how it's gonna look whenever I get it.
Right.
I think it's gonna be like that little hologram like we got with Mighty Death Pop. It exploded.
I'll be right back, man. I think Don Chaos is calling me.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I think Chaos was actually trying to get in.
Oh yeah.
He was having trouble.
Damn, poor guy. Dude, I watched that fucking video you put up. That was some good shit, man. I think a lot of people could use that message.
Oh, yeah. I forgot what the hell I was watching. Never. But, yeah, I just...
Whoa!
I usually get 1 to 2 like comments on there, on videos like that, saying thank you and shit. But...
Right.
Like, when you're deep in that type of mind, you're not trying to think about anything else besides, whatever you're locked into.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
and
100%.
It's like, I'm not always like that, but, every now and then.
Yeah, it definitely happens, dude. It's a very real thing. And, like, being stuck in a rut or being depressed or feeling some type of way is very human, but people try to play like they don't have that shit, and I think that's when you when you are covering yourself up like that, that's when you start to fucking lose grip.
Yeah, and it's like what threw me off is because, like, you know, you think about your own struggle, but then you see someone that looks like normal and good and like everything's great, and they're like, no, like I'm fucked up in the head too. Like I get sad for whatever reason, and it's like, holy shit, everybody's like this. Like not just scrubs. It's like everybody.
Mhm.
But yeah, it's just the world we live in right now.
No doubt, dude. Everybody's going through a struggle. It just isn't always the same one.
Yeah. Different topics.
Right. Honestly, I feel like people that have it all going for them, quote unquote, and are like maybe well off and get a lot of attention, like those people ultimately have way shittier existences than we do because they have so much to live up to and they're constantly pressured, and that's why everybody who fucking goes crazy and does a shooting or a mass murder or fucking kills his neighbor's fucking girlfriend and sticks him under his fucking floorboards is always like, oh, I never thought he would do that. I lived next to him for 20 years and he was such a nice guy.
Yeah. They're living like many lives.
Uh-huh. And they can never be themselves like we can, you know? So we have a gift, too.
You know, speaking about shit like that, I was thinking about when Callie Green interviewed Gino. I think Gino lives in the same town that Jeffrey Dahmer used to be, like somewhere in Wisconsin. Or no, not the town, but like the state.
Damn.
I'm like, that's crazy. Like, I think they got rid of like the motel, or no, the apartment complex that you lived in, but you could actually go there and take tours and shit. Like they'll take you everywhere, by his house and where he used to look, and
that's fucking trippy.
There was like a huge controversy over there about that. People were mad that they were trying to like glorify him. They're like, no, it's not like glorifying. It's like learning the signs and shit.
Right. But I feel like people are so naturally attracted to sick shit like that because we constantly go over and flirt with in our own minds our whole fucking mortality and everything involving death. So of course people are going to want to fucking see where a serial killer bought his donuts at.
Yeah.
And probably want to get what kind he got.
He got glazed. Oh, shit.
Well, it's a done deal at that point.
Well, I remember that I had. Is that your ringtone?
Huh?
Is that your ringtone?
That's my text tone, yeah.
Dude, that's fucking dope.
I've got like a whole slew of my own ringtones that I made.
Oh, you made them?
Yeah, dude. Chaos is talking about calling me back. But every time I unplug my headphones, man, the sound doesn't play. Because I think I started with the headphones. I'm stuck with them, so...
Oh, shit.
I mean, he won't be able to hear us talking, but we'll be able to hear him talking.
Whoa.
Oh, shit. What are those for, like, the computer, or what kind of headphones are those?
These ones here?
Yeah.
Oh, you can use them for, you can use them in anything. I use them for my iPod at work, too.
Oh, yeah.
Anything that takes a regular headphone jack.
It's crazy how those type of headphones are becoming normal, and, like, these little, like, the earbuds aren't.
Yeah, I fucking hate earbuds. I mean, I've got those one expensive-ass Tech 9 earbuds. I got them in my VIP package from a few years back, and I don't even use them because they hurt my ears.
I do kind of like those, but I like, I don't know, I like the real cheap ones. Because sometimes those feel like they're squeezing the fuck out of my head.
I'm gonna have a girl moment and say I just don't want to mess up my hair. So I wear earbuds because I fucking take time on it and fucking coiffed it so. And yeah, man, I mean, beats sound nice and they look dope, but I can't fuck around with it unless it's earbuds.
I suppose you could rock your headphones like this.
I could. They'd probably let me ride the bus for free at that point.
Yeah, I'm still waiting on my JCW. I don't know what's taking so long.
Damn.
I'm getting impatient. Yeah, I'm just getting a little bit impatient.
You should put them on blast on Twitter. I guarantee they'll fucking send your shit pretty quick.
What the fuck? You know what? It's funny. It's like KG, Kevin Gill is so fucking cool. He'll hit, anytime you message him, he'll message you back.
Mm-hmm.
I almost hit him up and was like, hey, dude, what's up with my shit? But I'm like, nah, I'm not, he's cool, but I don't need to trouble him with those, those kind of questions. So I'm like, nah, I'll take a pass and I'll wait. I mean, he would probably be cool and nice about it, but I was just like, no.
Understandable.
Yeah. Twiztid, man. I feel like we're running out of time. I've been trying to bug my friend. I'm like, hey man, we need to get them tickets.
Oh my god, dude, you have to. Well, you could always get them at the door. If you had to.
Yeah,
man,
you don't want to kick yourself in the ass because I sent you that tone. I don't know if you'll be able to see it, but I sent it to you.
Yeah, let me.
But yeah, you definitely don't want to have that regret because Twiztid was in town on Valentine's Day, and it was actually Twiztid, Blaze, and Boondocks was with them, and I didn't get to go to that because I didn't have a way down there. Even though the town was like 20 miles away, it was like a 30-minute drive. I probably could have walked.
Not bad.
But yeah, I had to miss that show, and I'm still kicking myself in the ass for it.
Yeah, I know what you mean, man. Well, my homie wants to get his arm tatted. Like get them to sign his arm, and then he's gonna get like their signature tattooed on his arm.
Oh boy.
So I'm like, dude, you're fucking crazy. That's like saying I don't want a good job ever, Unfortunately, in this fucking society.
Yeah.
Shit is so crazy because it's so different here. Like, I'm forever in shock. I go to the bank and there's motherfuckers with like fucking 2-inch plugs and a fucking septum ring, and he's got tats and shit. And he's like, "How can I help you today?" Like, clearly stoned, but he's doing his job the correct way, so nobody gives a fuck.
Right.
Everybody just needs to move to Oregon, man. Just move to Oregon. We'll start a commune. We'll be juggalos for life, and fucking everybody can get a job super easy. And then everybody who doesn't want to get a job can work on the weed farm, man. We'll make a lot of money. It's legal here. I'm telling you. I'm just trying to help everybody out.
That's fucking awesome. I don't know who I was talking to this about, but our idea of like an old person right now, is like slacks and a button-up shirt and cane.
Right.
When we're old, we're gonna look fucking nuts. The idea of an older person is gonna be totally different by the time we're old. It's gonna be pretty funny.
I wonder what the fuck my fucking plugs and my tattoos and shit are all gonna look like. Wrinkly as fuck, but fucking equally as fresh.
Yeah.
And then I can just fucking tattoo crazy shit between the wrinkles and fucking pull them out at parties and shit. Like, hey, check out this tattoo. I got a fucking dragon on my face.
I was listening to a podcast, and this lady was talking to Joe Rogan. She's like, my niece had a kid or two, and when she had a kid, she had stretch marks. So what did she do? She got a tattoo of like a tiger, and it was like the stretch marks were his claws, the clawing from the fucking tiger.
Oh, that's cool.
That's
fucking.
You gotta own it,
funny.
dude. We're living this
I'm
life.
like,
There's no time to be ashamed of yourself.
That's awesome. Tattoos are helping people out now.
Right.
I just want to get mine fixed and I'll be happy.
I just want to get 250 more and I'll be happy.
That too.
Well, see, I've never got a tattoo yet, just yet.
You're gonna love it, dude. I don't know what it is about getting a tattoo, but like, this doesn't sound too off the wall, but I think people can understand where I come from. When you're stressed out or you've made a big achievement or you're feeling any type of like really strong emotion, getting a tattoo and then like, I don't know, dude, it's just like relief and relax. And to me, I mean, it hurts, but it's not the fucking worst at all,
Not that
I'm actually
bad.
falling asleep. And they're like, wake up, you're getting a tat. I'm like, oh shit, sorry.
Yeah, you know what? That's funny because my friend got his name tattooed on the back of his head.
No shit.
And he crashed out, and his friends were like, "You fucking crashed out, dude."
I know.
He thought he was gonna be like,
That's so fucking funny
so
because, can you see that? I don't know if the light's good enough.
Yeah.
So I fucking fell asleep on her table when I was getting that, and she's like, wake up. Ooh, sorry. I'm drooling and everything. It's just like, the sound is crazy. It's like white noise, like when you sleep with your fan on or something.
Yeah.
Right.
And it really didn't hurt. And it was probably like 30 minutes or something,
I really only had one big moment where it really, really hurt. And yeah, it was,
Like you get over it pretty quick, and then you're just like, okay, it's good again. This is great.
Yeah, you clench your teeth and you're through it.
Mm-hmm.
But the only time it hurt was like when he was straight up getting up in here by the elbow. I'm like, ooh, that hurts.
Right, that's a serious piece of bone.
I almost had a chance to get my nose pierced for free one time. One of my friends, like brothers, he's like a real good tattoo artist around here. Like a lot of people know him. And he was like barely getting into piercings. And he pierced my friend's nose and it went good and everything. And I'm like, no, I don't want mine. I'm good.
Damn it. You could have done it, man. It actually does hurt a little bit, but I mean, it's not bad. Although I have to admit, being a woman, male tattoo artists tend to think that I'm going to bitch out. And then once I've sat there for like 2.5 hours, they're like, do you want to take a smoke break or something? And I'm like, okay, I know that's what you want, so I guess so.
Gotta get this shit done.
Mm-hmm.
But it's
I
funny
think the
because
most I can do is 4.
He said that I guess everybody cries, but it's not like they're not crying because it's hurting. They're crying because like whatever they pierce triggers that.
Yeah, it stimulates your tear ducts through your nerves. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So when I saw that, I was like, oh shit. Because I've never seen, my friend cry for anything. We did wrestling and, light tubes to the head or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, and he saw my face. He's, oh no, dude, everybody does that. It like you said, it triggers it. I was like, oh, okay.
Did he get his nose, like his nostrils, or his septum?
I think it was the septum. Like
that shit is a little bit hard to watch, just because you can hear the cartilage, and so it's kind of like, oh.
Yeah.
Not bad though. Quick and painless.
It's funny though. Every now and then he'll ask me. He'll be like, "Hey, do I smell?" Like, no. Fuck, I need
dirty bastard.
Yeah, he's like, I need to clean my ring. Fuck. Dude, I've been standing here for an hour and thought I smelled or something.
Oh
Like,
my
no.
god. Yeah, if you don't clean it, they can smell funky. I mean, but they are in your nose too, and it's just a buildup of white blood cells and a continuous healing process. I would say I would rather the healing time and process of a tattoo than the healing time and process of a piercing, because, for instance, like, I got this one, and that shit swelled up so big, it was terrible forever. And then I got, I used to have snake bites, and that was even worse, because it was 2 places on my mouth, so I was like, bah, for like ever.
Oh, yeah.
You can't eat a cheeseburger after you have had a lip piercing put in, a fresh one, you know? It's not meant to be like that.
So are you going to be, are any of y'all thinking about going to any concerts, like Twiztid or whatever?
I'm going to try to go to the Twiztid one, but it's like an hour and a half away. So it just depends on if I can organize the time and money to do something like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, I know what you mean. The one that I'm going to is like 3, so I'm just like, fuck. That's the only thing that I'm not ready for is driving.
But it's so worth it once you're there, you know what I mean? Yeah. And it sucks to miss out on it because you don't get that feeling from, you know, taking a run around the block and smoking a joint or whatever.
That, and I'll get to see a full set because, you know, the one I went to was like, you know, packed in.
Damn.
They had to do it real quick. And I'm interested in seeing Kung Fu Vampire because the live band that he has with him.
Yeah, he's pretty good live, I have to say.
And, I didn't tell anybody this, but we're planning on getting the VIP tickets.
Very cool.
So if I see him, I'm gonna mention CarnivalSpirits, and hopefully he'll remember. You know, Scotty Two Balls. I'm pretty sure he remembers us. Yeah. And hoping to get like a real quick interview with him or something. Just catch back up.
That'd be dope.
That's so weird, dude, because I swear you didn't say anything about that, but I felt like you were going to do it.
Just to
That's a good move.
Get us, you know, some video and stuff.
Yeah. If people have any suggestions about what we should do, they should comment on this and let us know what they would like to see.
Yeah, I wish we had more interaction, more comments, but I think more of like the controversial topics get more like comments and interaction than just regular ones.
Yeah, right. I've noticed that too. It sucks. It's like I can make a video about ICP dissing Twist and it gets 4,000 views. But then I can make a fucking video about my personal experience with religion and how it affected my interpretation of the Dark Carnival. And it's like 150. Like, okay.
Yeah.
4 dislikes. What the fuck, you guys? I know, huh? I know. Man, I'm just excited that I got to fucking show somebody some Lotus tonight. That is always fucking awesome.
Hell yeah.
Unless they're a hater, but I don't talk to people like that, so I don't know what that's like.
Now, and I'm sure at this point it's not going to happen, but I'm still holding out for the Mud, Water, Air, and Blood fucking tour. I'm still holding out for that. It's not going to happen, but I want it.
That would be a must. If that goes down, that would be a must.
Oh, yeah. I don't care if I'm walking to the concert. I'm going.
Right. I know, dude.
It's weird because I've always, you know, watch them live on YouTube. But I don't really watch too much like Dark Lotus live. And I started watching it. I like their fucking, like, the little gimmicks that they have. Like, sometimes they'll have, you know, masks, or they'll have like wrestling masks, or like a hood or something.
Right.
That's fucking dope. Like, just the different little styles that they have is fucking cool.
Yeah. I'm more favorable to the the arrow cross face. But that's just me. It's still dope that they change it.
Yeah.
It's all
I will
good.
tell you this. I will tell you this, Panic. I don't know how many concerts you've been to or who all you've seen, but nothing will compare to a Dark Lotus concert. I mean, seeing it live is fucking great.
That's the one thing that I didn't get to see that day was Dark Lotus. They probably, yeah, they could have done it, but it didn't go down.
Damn.
That
It's
sucks.
so good. And it's so good at the gathering. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm freaking out, you guys. I'm all fucking twacked out on Dark Lotus.
You see, and you know, when I saw Dark Lotus back in 2008 for the Opaque Brotherhood tour, my brother was with me. We both
It was
went
a great
together,
tour.
and he actually got kicked out. They were like 3 songs in, and he got kicked out because
Oh,
he was
no.
moshing. He was moshing with another juggalo and got pushed into a third juggalo, and that guy got pissed and punched the 2 of them. And
Wow.
the guards, the security, threw them out instead of the guy that threw the punches. He was pissed, dude. He was 3 songs into Lotus and got kicked out. And I'm like, hey, it was a great show, man.
Holy shit. One of the last times I saw ICP, I can't remember what show it was, but there was or no, maybe it was Twiztid. I don't fucking know. There were these juggalos moshing in the very back, and they knocked into the fucking merch booth. Like, they were moshing, but then they were fighting, and then they got knocked into the merch booth. And me and Mikey were standing there, and he fucking knocked us over into it, kind of. Like, we didn't fall over, but we bumped it. And then the fucking security guard just starts yelling at me and Mikey like we're the fucking drunk dudes fighting over there. I was like, oh, bitch, I wish you fucking would try to kick me out of this show. You don't even know.
One of my buddies went to the Hell's Pit tour, didn't even make it inside, and he got kicked out.
Whoa.
Because, like, some juggalo
No.
something, they were doing something, and then he was like, you juggalos are down as fuck. And then within 5 seconds, he had a shitload of lasers at his head.
Whoa.
And, yeah, they took him in for inciting a riot. And that was the last time they ever played in New Mexico until just recently when they've been going to, like, Farmington.
That's fucking
Last
nuts,
5,
dude.
10 years or whatever it is. Yeah, it was fucked up because they used to only be 3 hours away. Now they're fucking 10.
Right. I don't know. It's funny how I feel like if I go to any other concert, the security is not like that to me ever. And then when it's like a juggalo show, they're fucking out of control. And nobody really ever does anything fucking nuts. You know what I mean? They get rowdy and
Right.
they might smoke a blunt or something, but yeah, no, I've been like shoved and all kinds of crazy shit by like big guys, and I'm just like, whoa, sorry, dude, I didn't know the bathroom was closed.
Damn.
I know.
I'm just trying to take a shit.
I'm like, I really have to pee. I fucking paid $7 for those fucking shitty ass, weak ass mixed drinks up there, you know? And yeah, no, they're just like, fuck you, clothesline. For
Holy
real. It's crazy. I feel like they just, and they confiscate weird shit from you too. Like, I bought incense at a fucking farmer's market before I went into a show, and they're like, you can't have those in here. But they wouldn't take my lighter, so what the fuck are you doing? Like, oh shit, I'm gonna fucking burn these Nag Champa sticks in here. And shit might get pretty crazy, so look out for me. I'm such a riot maker.
It's smelling good.
I'm like, don't you want this? Don't you see all these shirtless, sweaty juggalos in here? God damn it. I'm just trying to help you.
That's funny. I have some of those exact same incense right now.
They're delicious. I have one burning. I love incense, man. So good.
I've always thought it like a room smells good, like whenever you smoke and then light an incense, go leave for a little bit and then come back, like the mixture.
I know.
I don't know why.
Incense and smoking weed, dude, hand in fucking hand. Oh, look at these crazy black light mushroom candles. It's blowing my fucking mind. That's why the blacklight room is a thing. I don't know.
I don't know if y'all do, but do y'all have the Black Hills up there in Oregon?
Probably, maybe.
Do you remember the Blair Witch 2?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Or just like the Blair Witch, yeah.
I think you're right now that you say that, because I feel like Mikey's been like, that was filmed in Oregon, at least partially, or some shit.
Yeah. I don't know why whenever I was like, Oregon, I'm like, I think that's the same, you know, fucking whatever as Black Hills and shit.
Right.
Like the first one was pretty cool, I guess. It was a movie.
I liked the second one though. I did.
Yeah. Yeah, I like the
that
second
fucking
one.
goth chick was off the chain.
Yeah. Like that's the whole reason I watched it was because of her. And
right?
then
I was
you
like,
see
this
her
bitch
on
looks like she could do some shit.
But then you see her on Hot Chicks or whatever and I'm like, oh man. It was all in that. God damn.
Right. I know, dude. I know.
Forget.
It's depressing. Maybe it's not depressing. Maybe that's just part of my bag. Everything's depressing. I'm gonna go listen to Twiztid.
God damn it! I still want to hear that new Manson album. I haven't checked it out yet. I think we lost her. Yep, we lost her. Did you ever hear that the single that came out?
For what? What was it?
Manson.
Uh-uh.
No?
Mm-mm.
One of the last songs that I heard that he did was like Heart-Shaped Glasses, and I'm like, no, this is not Marilyn Manson. Heart-Shaped Glasses, no, I can't do that. That just sounded too weird.
Whoa!
You ordered your copy, right, DC?
Yeah. I ordered that on Juggalo Day.
Damn, so it's been a while.
And I guess the pre-orders come with like a special 3D cover. I'm guessing. I don't know. I didn't read it. I just like they said it was up for pre-order. I was like, buy that shit.
I know. I should have. Now I'm like, oh, I'll do it when I get paid again. Fuck.
Yeah, you still got time.
True.
The only thing that kind of sucks is like whenever you wait, at least on my part, I think you're a little bit closer than I am to Detroit. I notice whenever I wait till like almost the last couple of weeks, it takes me forever to get mine.
Shitty.
Yeah, it's almost like they go in order, like whenever they get the pre-orders, I guess.
Sometimes I feel that way, but then there's other times I pre-order the day it comes out, and I'm like seeing people getting their shit like the weekend before it comes out, and I get mine like a day after it comes out. I'm like, what the fuck? But
yeah, that's irritating.
Dark Lotus, when the Mudwater Air and Blood came out, they didn't even email me saying they shipped it, and I got it the very first day of the gathering. And I'm like, holy fuck! You know, it was like a week early. I didn't expect that one.
That's fucking awesome.
I was a fucking kid at Christmas.
Yeah, that's why I've been like, fuck, because I haven't got no email or nothing for that DVD, so I guess I just have to keep going by the post office, looking in, checking it out, see if it's in the box or not.
Last Sunday, I ordered that Most Tasteless reissue, and they just emailed me today saying it shipped, so.
Yes. I've been on the fence about that.
I was too. I was like, because I looked at the track listing, and you virtually have that version of the album between Cryptic Collection and Cryptic Collection 2 and the reissue of Most Tasteless. But ultimately, I said, yeah, I'm going to buy it because it'd be something different to have and to listen to. Plus, I'm a fucking collector.
You know, I've done that. Max is with us, actually. I forgot to before we get too far into this. How you doing, man?
Mate.
Not much.
I'm good.
Just talking.
Bullshitting as usual.
Yeah. But, yeah, dude, I don't know. I've kind of noticed that I'm kind of collecting ICP CDs also without realizing it. So that's why I've been on the fence about getting that Twiztid.
Well,
It's
you
a
know,
good one to have.
yeah. Well, people sell it for a lot of money, you know. To actually have a reissue of it is actually pretty dope, you know.
Yeah. See, that's what I'm holding
mean,
out for. I keep like thinking, okay, maybe I should just go buy Dog Beats on eBay, or okay, maybe I should go buy the Toxic Terror EP on eBay. And it's like I keep telling myself in the back of my mind, every now and again, they pull something awesome out of their sleeve, like, hey, here's a reissue. So that's what I'm waiting for. I guess I'm holding out.
Yeah,
for
not
just
even
reissue the shit.
Yeah. I doubt Toxic Terror would be reissued. That would be a Twiztid thing, I suppose.
Well,
Twiztid
yeah.
would probably do that.
You know,
I saw on Twiztid Shop that they're selling the reissue Most Tasteless now.
Are they?
Yeah.
I saw that today.
The one with the hoods?
Yeah, the Island Def Jam one.
The comic
Okay.
book cover.
Comic book
Oh, the
cover.
comic book cover.
I should just tweet Twiztid and see if I get any kind of response. Just be like, hey, would you guys ever consider reissuing End of Days and Toxic Terror?
Right.
Yeah, you never
Those
know.
were tour exclusives, weren't they?
Yeah, but I'm thinking maybe if I add into my tweet, be like, that was back when you guys didn't come to Indiana. You guys went to Ohio or Illinois, Kentucky. They always went around Indiana, but never to. So, and I never had a fucking vehicle to go see them. So, maybe if I can use that as my reasonings, who knows? Can't hurt, right? What are they gonna say? No.
Exactly. And they're reissuing T-shirts too. I mean, look at Panic. He's wearing a reissue T-shirt.
Oh, yeah, I forgot.
Yeah, it's pretty
Yeah.
cool.
So why can't they
I mean,
reissue all these CDs?
Exactly. And while they're at it, they can do Cryptic Collection Halloween Edition.
Oh, dude,
that's fine
yeah.
by me.
That's beyond epically rare. That's, I mean,
Yeah.
apparently, like, I don't know, a few years back, someone was selling fakes on eBay of that.
Yeah, I think
Dicks.
I think All Things Juggalo said he got one from one that somebody made. I don't know. I don't remember if it was that one, but I know he definitely got one that somebody made. I just don't remember if it was that CD or a different one.
Damn.
But see, I don't like downloading their shit. I want to fucking buy it, so they should reissue it so I can.
Yeah, the
Exactly.
physical CD.
Mm.
Violent J actually said recently that no, Jump Steady, my bad. Jump Steady said that they have no intentions anytime soon of going to all digital. It would have to be something like they were losing, a lot of money on the physical CDs. Otherwise, they're always going to have physical CDs.
That's right. He said that on the Juggalo show, eh? So
Yeah.
they think that it's dope. They know that we are collectors.
Yeah.
I mean, vinyl has come back. I mean,
Right.
in the last 10 years, vinyl's come back, and vinyl's absolutely. I mean, record companies have clicked on that vinyl is back, and people want to buy vinyl. So, I mean, fucking hell, CDs might go out of fashion, and it'll be just straight vinyl. Imagine that.
Everybody with their fucking record players.
Records. Yeah.
What a concept.
There was a comedian that had like whatever 10 or 12 copies of his comedy onto a record, a vinyl. So it's not only music, it's like comedy and whatever else we don't know about.
Sure, dude.
I mean, record store day. They reissue
exactly.
albums on record. I suppose you guys have talked about the track listing for Missing Link.
Yeah, but
Where?
we want your
Yeah,
opinion,
yeah.
man.
Oh, I thought they were pretty out of it. Names and songs. I'm looking forward to it.
Looking through the
Yeah.
tracks, which one stands out to you as the one you want to hear the most?
Damn, I think it's the last one. I'll have to have a re-look again. Yeah, the last track. Oh, what the hell am I doing?
Give us your top 2 interests.
Top 2 interests.
Yeah, because I have an idea of what they're gonna be, but I want to see what you say.
Yeah, well, judging on the names of the tracks, the album's going to be pretty. It's going to be pretty out there, I reckon. I See the Devil.
Yeah.
That one, like, kind of.
Yeah, hands
Yeah,
down.
neighbors are fighting. Yeah, that one. I See the Devil.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Well, Panic, to answer your question, my 2 would have to be Confederate Flag and Falling Apart, I think. Because like I said, Confederate Flag, to me, that just seems like a Your Rebel Flag Part 2 off of Carnival of Carnage.
Yeah.
So I want to see what they're going to do with it. And then we were
Mhm.
talking about Falling Apart. Somebody just mentally falling apart, I can only imagine where that's going to be, you know? Or where they're going to go with that song. So it could be a depressing song, or it could be a fucking I'm going crazy and I'm going to kill everybody kind of song.
Yeah, it could be
I think all the tracks are going to be negative.
Oh, yeah.
Just explosions, flamethrowers. The only thing that doesn't sound negative is I'll keep my head.
And you know, that's what I don't know if we put this out or not yet. Me and BstMstR were talking, and I'm wondering if they're going to do, like, something off the Wraith and put, like, one song that kind of sounds like Bound on it. Or, in their case, like, one that sounded like Hell's Pit.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking they would do, too. For sure.
I think Jay said that the 6th card will be the Wraith again. I think he said that a while back, that it'll be another Wraith. But yeah, imagine if it isn't. Imagine if it ain't a Wraith. Maybe it could be another entity, but yeah, I'm pretty sure it will be the Wraith. But
of this current
dope.
card, I almost kind of hope that they don't, so it's something new.
Yeah.
But either way, it's, you know, I can't wait to hear it.
Yeah, see, and when they said they were doing another set of Joker's cards, I was like, I kind of was like, really? How are they going to work this? Because sticking to the original theme of all 6, after all 6 have risen, the end of time will consume us all, the mystery's gone. So, but after listening to Mighty Death Pop and the theme that Mighty Death Pop had, and now with the Missing Link, I'm excited because they've actually gone to a different angle that's fresh. So it makes me wonder what that 6th is going to be. For sure, the mystery's back.
Yeah, it is. It got us all thinking again, you know. So, if it's going to be the Wraith, is it going to be another exhibit of heaven and hell, or is it going to be an exhibit of something else? You know, I don't know, but maybe it's 4 albums, like they've cut it into 4 albums, you know, 2 Shangri-La and 2 for Hell's Pit. No, you know, anything's possible with the clowns these days. You know, they are unpredictable in some ways. They are unpredictable.
Yeah, no doubt.
Like we all think we know what their next move's going to be, but we don't have a fucking clue at all, really.
They could be unpredictable. I mean,
it's safe to say we've all been trolled.
Yeah. Like Kenneth was saying, that like found out that there's going to be a new set of cards. Yeah, like everyone. I mean, there was a huge backlash. I mean, when you read the book, I mean, Violent J totally contradicted a whole entire Earth Series Joker's cards, you know. So
I kind of feel like they got their second wind with this new set.
I was talking to my fiance the other day about a tattoo idea of getting the first 6 on like one of my biceps or maybe a calf, and then doing the second set on the other side. She's like, "What are you gonna do if they do a third set?" And I'm like, "Oh fuck." It's like I don't know if they have it in them, but who knows? They've surprised us before.
Yeah, that would be. I don't know. Yeah, that's a big question mark.
I mean, Violent J is in his early 40s, and people that are that weight, and we know he eats a lot of fatty foods. So
well, and that's my thing. Is I told her, I said, the rate that they're releasing the second set. I mean, Bang Pow Boom came out in 2009, My Death Bop in 2012, and now Missing Link is 2015. So they got 3 years between them. You know, the first set it was 92. 94, 95, 97, 99, 2002. You know, they were within a couple years of each other. Now it's 3 years, so you got to figure it's at least going to be 2018 before they're probably even talking about the fourth.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I mean, they're looking at being in their mid-50s, possibly.
Exactly.
They finished this second set, so.
Shag's will probably be all good. He'll be still fit and alive and all that, but he'll probably have to go out with a hologram because Violent J is gone.
Well, at least
Died of a heart attack.
God damn.
So to get the hologram out, you know?
Get hit with that hologram Faygo bottle.
Yeah.
That's going to be weird.
Yeah,
or they
but
could
you
just
know.
Bring back old homeboy from back in the day, and you know.
Bring back John Kick Jazz or something, you know. Bring him back in.
So stupid.
Like,
I'm sorry.
Jinx is like, oh, what am I gonna do? Violent J's gone. Oh, can you come back, bro? Come back, big bro.
God damn it, you should have had a pita pit cater the gathering.
He must be like kicking himself in the feet for not staying, you know, but you know.
Honestly, I think it would be dope to see John Kick Jazz join back into ICP for the 6th card, the second set. So he was at the very beginning, at the very end.
And crazy.
Jinx is losing it, man.
Always.
Always. Yeah, you're right, dude.
Violent J will be like, oh, all differences aside, for the 6th card, I want Esham back on it, and I want Twiztid on it, and I want... Who else was on it? ABK, Blaze, the whole family.
That would actually be kind of cool.
Yeah, it would.
Imagine that. Yeah.
Just have everybody on the last card.
As far as longevity goes, I mean, Big Hoodoo's not doing that bad, you know. He's had some longevity.
Yep.
When you put him up against other people in the past, you know, he's you know, he's probably sold a lot of shit, you know. He's probably, like, really kind of showed himself to be in there for the long haul, you know.
He's definitely holding his own.
Yeah, definitely. So that's pretty dope to see. We have been told that Zug Island's back on the label, but we've seen them on, well, America's seen them on tour and all that, but there's no record, so...
Right. Fucking Vanilla Ice. What the fuck?
I never really liked Zug Island anyway. I know, is it Razor Ray? Is it Razor Ray from Motown Rage?
Yeah, I noticed he was doing some shit on the House of Wax. So that makes me wonder, is Motown Rage coming back?
Because he does a lot of guitar work for multiple Psy artists.
Yeah.
And he's probably got guitar jams on MissJynx too, so, you know.
Mhm.
Yeah, because Motown Rage was a Hatchet House thing, and they put out one record and then they just disappeared, you know.
Yeah. And I was pissed too because I wanted that CD, and by the time I had money and internet to go get it, it's like I see this news of Motown Rage is gone. I'm like, what the fuck, dude? I didn't get to get the album.
I
gotta go
and you
find it
hardly
today.
see it either. So yeah, but Big Hoodoo's doing quite well. I mean, and these the have-nots, probably expect something from them this year, maybe. Oh, I was watching a video the other day. I think it was from CPN. I don't know how old the video is, but he made a very interesting point about Tech 9. He doesn't mind being on other people. Tech 9 and Strange and Psychopathic Records. How Tech 9 never wants to be involved with Psy, but Psy always wants to be involved in Thing and Strange. And he said that his mate told him that Psychopathic Records is like a fat bitch that Tech 9 doesn't want anyone to know about. Did you see that video? I don't know, but like that's what he said, and I was like, yeah, that's probably true. I mean, come on. I mean,
it
blew
is.
up when he
Look
went
at
on.
that shit. Tech 9's always on psychopathic shit, but you never see ICP or even Twiztid on a Tech 9 album. It's like, what the fuck?
Yeah, exactly.
And
I
then
thought, that's
his excuse is, I want to work with people I haven't worked with before. Okay, so why do you keep calling T-Pain back? Why do you keep doing shit with B.O.B., you know?
You can have fucking Hobson on his album, but you can't have Twiztid on his album.
I know. I feel like Am I a Psycho was perfect for Twiztid, and he's always saying, well, the beat's got to tell me to work with somebody. It's like, how did you not hear Twiztid's name in Am I a Psycho? How?
Yeah. The beat sounds like something Twiztid.
And the fact that they're starting to... Well, you know what? They have been rapping quick, but since they've been picking it up again, they would have been perfect for that song.
Yep. What about Faygo lovers saying that Eminem's going to be on the Missing Link or something, and then April Fools? It's like, oh.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I remember getting rickrolled from somebody saying that Eminem was supposed to be on the Missing Link. And I'm going to be 100% honest with you. I think they should do a song. I think ICP and Eminem should do a song together. I honestly do. But I know that'll piss a lot of people off on both sides.
On both sides, yeah, definitely.
But maybe even if Eminem just does a song with Twiztid, you know, because they were homeboys back in the day when Twiztid was House of Crazies, and I don't see why they shouldn't have that business relationship with one another, or whatever you want to say.
Eminem is really shy off Detroit artists. I mean, like Esham says that he does nothing for Detroit, and I tend to agree with him 50-50 on that. That most of his money goes to artists that are not even from Detroit. I think one person on his label is from Detroit. That's Royster 5'9". But there's Yellow Wolf and then there's Slaughterhouse and all that from New York and all that. But you know, like an album from the big names in Detroit and the little names, that would be dope, man. Like a compilation, like a mixtape or something.
Yeah,
that would be dope.
It's funny that they're still feuding. Like, that's the fucking longest feud that I know of. The fact that Esham's still saying, man, fuck Eminem, that's fucking funny, because even ICP and Eminem, you know, called it cool.
Yeah.
But
exactly.
Esham's still like, I don't give a fuck.
It was actually, in the book, you know, it was actually Violent J that brought Esham into it. He goes, oh, there's this cat. He's like stealing your style and all that. And because Esham didn't even really know much about this cat, you know. And then Joe's like, oh, there's this white dude and he's making noise and he's ripping off your style. And it's like, well, didn't you do that, mate? Like 10 years ago, didn't you do that? Rip off the style? Well, took a little slice of the pie, a little bit of a slice of the pie.
See, and that's why I don't like Esham, is he's too fucking full of himself. You know, ICP has definitely given more than enough props to Esham, and they have definitely admitted more than once that he was their influence and that they learned from him. And yet he still wants to be all high and mighty, like, oh, you guys stole my shit. It's like they admitted that you influenced them, and you still want to be a little bitch about it. That's honestly why he's still feuding with Eminem, because Esham is just a bitch. That's why I don't like Esham. I mean, there's a few songs that he's done on Psychopathic with other artists that I listen to just because he's whatever part of the song, and I like the song. But I honestly don't, other than that, I don't like a single Esham solo record or album or anything. I just don't like Esham. I can't stand him.
You can say. I love Esham. I like his earlier stuff more. Like his modern stuff is a bit diluted. And the production of his new stuff's pretty poor as well. The way he mixes the albums and all that, really poor. Really poor. It's like,
that's probably one of my biggest complaints about his music is that, one, you'll have to turn all the way up, and then all of a sudden the next one's louder than fuck. You have to hurry up and turn it down for your eardrums don't fucking buzz.
Exactly. I've got Booming remastered. That's pretty good. He's done something about the levels there, but the bass is still, you know, that 90s sub bass, boom, boom, boom.
I think I think that's what he likes, is real high bass, but everything's pretty clear.
Yeah.
It's leveled out. It's not like up and down and.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I mean, I've got Kill the Fetus on the way, so I'll be looking forward to hearing that. I know the original had some sound problems as well. I think the reason why his albums have sound problems is because I think he's limited. I mean, he's not a rich person.
Right.
I mean, he's not like ICP where he has hundreds of T-shirts and hundreds of CDs and all that. He's really limited on funds and stuff, so he probably gets mixed by some teenager in a room, you know. A lone teenager's like, oh, can you master my stuff? And like, you know, I don't know, but yeah, his earlier stuff is way better, but he's stopped whinging about ICP now because he realizes that most of his fans are juggalos.
You would say the old production versus the reissued's probably better sound quality. There's like definitely a improvement.
Like, I'd say that Booming Words from Hell remastered, there were tracks that were not released on the re-release, they were on the tape, on the first red tape. Now, those tracks that are on the remastered CD are actually the tape tracks, so you can hear that funny hiss that tapes used to have. So it's like he's ripped the tracks from the tape and put them onto the CD. And the sound quality is a little bit off, but he probably never had the masters of it, so he probably had to rip them off the tape. But the levels on the tracks on the remasters are good, pretty good.
Damn you, Esham! I mean, Esham, what the fuck? You're making fucking culinary food. Come on, man! You gotta put out some sound quality, dude.
Yeah.
I've always loved people like him and. Who am I thinking of? Brother Lynch Hung, like that gangster horror type rap. I'm a gangster, but you know what? I talk about serial killers or whatever the fuck. Like that's always been dope to me, because like you got your gangster music, it's just gangster, but then you got a guy who's into Silence of the Lambs or whatever. Like I've always thought that kind of music was pretty fucking dope.
I think, like, Esham, like, if it wasn't for Esham, I mean, even people that don't like him got to give him credit for what he started.
Right.
But it's more of a Detroit thing more than anything, because Esham took influence from Gravediggers and... Oh, was it Gravediggers or was it the other group? The one with the midget in it.
Ghetto Boys?
Ghetto
Ghetto
Boys.
Boys.
Okay, it wasn't the Gravediggers, sorry, because Gravediggers came later. I mean, I think Gravediggers dropped in like '94 or something. It was the other group, yeah. So it was them that influenced Esham, but Esham took it to a whole nother level. And those other cats didn't last long. I think they like put out a few records and then they broke up or something. I don't know, but Esham took it to another level. And another thing, it was a Detroit thing as well. The sound is totally different.
Yeah.
To any other hip hop state.
Yeah.
If you want to say Esham is the master of the wicked shit, like if you want to say he mastered it, then I definitely think ICP perfected it, because they took, because Esham was rapping about devil shit, you know, and ICP went with a different twist. So they took something that most people would shrug away from, and they turned it into something different. So I wouldn't say that they necessarily carbon copied him. I'd say they took, they took a page out of his book and just like started writing their own.
That's right.
Have their limitations, Brother Lynch will talk about the baby thing. ICP won't really go, that way. Brother Lynch will talk about, I'm going to tape you up and, sit in the corner. And ICP is like, nah, but we'll talk about, saving her and killing this guy who's harming that girl.
Yeah.
So they have their, they have their limitations.
I don't like King Gordy, like rapping about fucking a dead baby and coming inside it. I mean, I can't tolerate that sort of shit. I can't tolerate it. And death metal was alright because you can't hear what they're saying. You're like, oh, but you can hear what fucking Gordy is saying, and I'm like, you're a fucking weirdo, mate. Get out of my face.
Yeah. Yeah, like those, but songs like No Light, that song is fucking dope. Check out No Light by King Gordy. It's about growing up rough and why can I see my own breath in my house? That's a dope line.
It's like what I said in that episode of Backwards where I did Beverly Kills. Esham's all talking about drilling fucking baby heads, and ICP's like, they're fucking doing wicked shit. They're wicked clowns, but come on, man, they ain't fucking assholes.
Yeah, yeah.
Fuck yeah, they are. They'll take a broken broomstick and shove it in your fucking dome, dude. Like the boogeyman. No, but they put it in a context like the boogeyman will come in your window and kill you.
Well, and then I was listening to Psychopathic Red the other day. Check your shit in, bitch. And I was listening to Murder for Hire, and Violent J's like, I'll blow a baby out the stroller for the right amount of cash. And I'm like, well, fuck what I said in Backwards. Apparently they will kill a baby.
Yeah, but that wasn't Violent J, man. That was Bullet.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I forgot, man.
And Bullet is a member of the Riders, and they'll kill you. Like, even when Twiztid,
they don't give a fuck.
At the end of the Most Tasteless Mystery Show, they did Duck the Fuck Down with Boondocks and Blaze, right? Yeah. Twiztid, Boondocks, Blaze, Duck the Fuck Down, and right when the song came on, Madrox was like, we're going to do a song by another group. We're not going to say who it is because we don't want to get killed. And Mono was like, R-Y-D-A-Z. He, spelled Riders. And they go into it. And that's always been their gimmick, right? Remember when Psychopathic put that fucking post up? They're like, yo, we just got a fucking brick thrown through the front window of Psychopathic Records. And there was a piece of paper attached to it. And here's what it said. Like, duck the fuck down, and then they gave us that song. You know what I mean? It was like a free song.
Dope. Yeah.
That's how they told us about it.
That's dope.
I wonder how many juggalos actually come to their offices upon viewing it on Google Earth.
What do you mean Google Earth? Like, I got the address right here in front of me. I wrote it down when they gave it to us on their fucking radio show on YouTube.
Yeah, but you could go on Google Earth and see the office and all that. But I want I think it's Folsom Road or something.
Right.
Like, I wonder how many hound dogs they get every day there. I'm sure they don't get many because it looks like a back road highway or something.
Well, you know, it's an official office building, and they've probably got a guardian at the gate. You know, they got some sort of secretary / administrator, or, you know, at least they got Sugar Slam sitting there, like, you know, answering phones.
Have you seen the offices on Google Maps or Google Earth?
Dude, we can find you on Google Earth. That don't mean we're showing up at your door, man. To show up at Psychopathic Records like, knock, knock, can I see the Lotus pod?
Exactly. Because you could, but they'll fucking kick your ass. Because there's no.
No, they won't. They probably got somebody who will, you know, they should actually do that. They should do tours at Psychopathic Records, just like Ben & Jerry's does. If you go to Vermont, where Ben & Jerry's makes the ice cream, you can take a tour, and they show you how they make the ice cream. Well, they should do that at Psychopathic Records. And over here, we have, you know, the Room of Karma, and they have all the pictures on the wall. And over here, we have the boardroom, where, you know, we have our meetings every day. And, you know,
Psychopathic tours, that'd be dope. Like, that would be another way for them to make money, you know?
Dude,
like
the
100.
Lotus pod would have a line around the fucking building. Because people want, it's like the fucking Zipper. It's like the Tempest. Like, come ride the Lotus pod. Like,
this is the corner where we fondle secretaries.
That would be cool, because it'd be like $100 to go into Psychopathic Records, and then at the end of the tour, you can go into the warehouse, which is like out the back, and you can grab anything you like one thing. Okay, Juggalos, the tour's over.
right.
You can go into the warehouse now and grab whatever you like.
No, you definitely exit through the gift shop when you go through this route. And also, they got fucking, you know, the mummy. I mean, they got the dummies that will like pop out and jump scare you. And it's like, you know, and it's fake, but
Yeah,
you know,
that would be dope.
and then he's got like a vagina tightener in his hand, like.
This is a good one. Pinnacle like this. It'll be like, before you leave, don't forget to pick up your Kevin Gill toy.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, dude. Yeah.
I want one of those, damn it.
Those are definitely dope.
No, seriously, that thing looks like a Christmas ornament. I want to hang him right next to Frosty the Snowman, like, for real.